What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live episode of Bourbon Blind. We got Dan with us. How do you whiskey? And he was nice enough to send us over a bunch of samples. Actually, I can't even say some samples, a bunch of samples. That is his 2019 top whiskey picks of the year. So we are excited to do this. What's that?
Should be good.
Should be good.
I hope so.
He said it was full of mellow corn and
the new Dickel. I didn't mean to share that with you. I'm sorry. One of them.
So, anyway, man, what are you drinking on tonight?
Me, I got Michter's 10, 2018.
There we go. There goes the
Sweet. 2018?
Yeah, I didn't get the 19. I was pretty happy with the 18. It's going down slow, so I'm not in any hurry for another one.
Nice. I got a 2019, but I ended up more or less gifting it to a friend. So
nice.
I never got to try it, but you know, it's all about sharing, right?
So
sharing is caring.
So what is everyone in the chat drinking? We'll go ahead and roll call it. We got the usuals. We got Robot Scott, Lennox Cat, Steve A. I don't think you left from last time. You were the first one in. You're always the last one out. So Freddie Vargas, Corey Madi, Matty. I can never do your name.
Hot Buttery Rolls.
There we go.
And we are drinking on right now some Bell Mead Single Barrel.
Sweet.
It is 50.6 proof, so 101.2 or 50.6%.
I'm a little jealous. Corey's drinking C9 119.
Ooh.
You know, Dan has some of that.
It'll be on an airplane or ground travel towards your house tomorrow.
Yep.
What? That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got some. I'm trying to read. Robot Scott's drinking Stag Junior. Bryant is drinking Country Ham. Cheers on that.
Ancient Age 10.
Oh, versus Kentucky Chew. Let us know what you like.
Smoke Wagon.
So anyway, I want to get into these samples, man.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm gonna put that off to the side, and
I think we're gonna need some more glasses.
We got 4 left. So I got a Scotch Test Dummies. A Scotch Test Dummies glass. Yep. Super cool dudes.
I got the Adventures Club Bourbon Society Club glass.
Yeah, why don't you give them a shout out?
Yeah. So here in Chicago, we have our club. It's called the Adventures Club Bourbon Society. Fantastic group of people that get together about 3 times a month and talk bourbon, drink bourbon, and repeat in a couple weeks. Do it all again.
Awesome.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Good times.
So I've actually made it up there a couple times up there in Chicago, and dude built a whole like underground bar. It's almost like a speakeasy, right? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
It totally is. And in his basement, and you guys have a ton of members too.
Yeah, so it's growing fast
with the kids.
Aaron doesn't get to travel with me for work.
I don't get to go anywhere. That's okay. I'll just drink all your bourbon.
Good luck with that.
I'll start hiding bottles.
She knows where the good stuff is.
I do. We'll start hiding bottles and put them in random places.
Where do you have room to hide anything?
Oh, there's bottles in closets under.
I know.
I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
I actually bought a couple bottles home from work, and they're actually sitting by the back door right now because there's no room in the cabinet. The shelf I built is now completely full, and there's like 2 or 3 cases on the floor that are now full. And I was like,
they're in front of the liquor cabinet too. Don't forget that. And they're also under the liquor cabinet, and they are.
There's almost 100 bottles at work. So I'm really excited to get my bar done / studio. It'll be nice to have a dedicated studio. We can leave the lights and everything up 100% of the time. And
I can have some space in my house to maybe put something of my own.
Maybe. Don't push your luck.
She space.
That's right.
Be the Booker's Bunker.
I like that one. So Commerce Ozzy's drinking 4 Roses single barrel.
Ooh, that's what we could call the studio, the bunker.
Meh.
Wah, wah. Apparently not.
No.
Shut down.
Right?
I like the Rick House better than the bunker, but I like my personal one. I like the blind barrel.
The blind barrel we have. We're talking about the
I'm
Rick
just a
House,
dork.
the bunker.
Well, mine's called the Risto's Reserve.
Nice.
There you go.
Speaking of which, I'm not going to show. So these are Dan's answers that he sent, and then I'm going to hide your address. But you got like this super cool, like fancy stamp
That's awesome.
on the
It was
back.
a wedding gift.
I like the art.
Nice.
We need one of those.
I was like, man, does this do like a lawyer or something? Like,
We need one of those. We need an R.
they're fucking fancy, man.
It's just a stamp, man. It makes life easy when you're sending out 200 invites.
Right? Roger, he says he's going to try and come over Saturday morning, that he can help a little bit. Hopefully, man, we're going to tear the whole thing down. So
Nice. Be ready by that little invite that you got going on.
Ooh.
So what Dan's talking about is the Bourbon Blind Nation meetup.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know about it, we're having a meetup. May 2nd is the official date. So the 3rd is on a Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah. So May 2nd.
I've been hearing May 3rd for like the past month and a half. So I'm like, okay, May 3rd, May 3rd, May 3rd. Oh, wait.
So Friday night, we're probably going to do a little Patreon dinner and then meet up back at the hotel. And we have the event space, the conference room, whatever, booked up. So we have all night for that. And then Saturday, we're going to go to some distilleries. We're going to do bourbon and barbecue pairing, all kinds of awesome stuff. Then again, get back to the hotel and have a bottle share there.
Sitting somewhere, or probably more perched on a table, sitting, drinking till 4 a.m.
And
then,
be under the table.
Nope. Usually sitting on tables.
Alcohol makes her hyper. She'll go all night.
I really will. It's really awful.
Then Sunday we're going to do some sort of breakfast or brunch or meet up for drinks for lunch or something. And
Bloody Mary's 8 a.m.
so just kind of see how people are feeling and play it by ear from there. But
I like it.
So
Says Steve A says no can do on the meetup. Got a wedding that night. Well, have fun at your wedding, but that's okay. We will definitely hold a glass for you.
and yeah, Dan, hopefully that'll that bar will be done by then. So
Awesome.
That would be awesome.
I'm hoping to have it done by early
February.
March at the latest. So
Yeah.
February.
Yeah, February would be nice. We can get studio lights out of our living room and
Tired of tripping over these huge lights. I'll be really excited.
yeah.
You know from experience, what's the drive time from your house to Chicago?
It's about 9 hours actual time.
Okay.
It's like 7.5 or 8 hours
awesome.
for.
Would you drink your bourbon?
I'm smelling it. It smells delicious.
It tastes amazing. I've smelled it a couple of times now, and I'm like, forget this. And I started drinking it. It was really good.
I think Google says it's about 8 hours, but if you stop for gas or lunch or all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
it's about 8 or 9 hours. So it's not bad. Especially that we're actually going to be up in Nashville. So for you in Chicago, it'd actually be close to like 7 hours.
Okay.
Because Nashville's an hour and a half north of us.
So we have
So-
Anthony is Andrew. Anthony Martinez is Andrew on Facebook. I'm trying to read on in the chats, but so what
He's
knows?
Andrew Patrick on Facebook.
Oh.
So anyway, on to the
can't
bourbon.
remember.
This number one smells
It is heaven in a glass.
freaking fantastic.
Nice.
You get the caramel, you get the vanilla.
Straight up caramel.
It is beautiful. It is the proof's there, the flavor's there.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a little bit of oakiness, a little bit of cereal.
Yeah.
I don't get the cereal, but that's okay. I got burnt sugar, so I'm excited about that.
So anyway, cheers to you,
Super
Dan.
good. And he hasn't tasted it yet. I accidentally just started drinking on it, and it is absolutely fabulous.
Good.
Well, it really wasn't an accident, was it?
I had a glass in my hand. We're talking. I started drinking and then went, oh God, this is one of the samples.
Ooh.
So are you guys pouring the whole sample in each glass, or? One sample per glass.
We're dividing up a sample between the two glasses.
Yeah, it'd make for a rough morning.
Yeah. And again,
mornings come early.
We got to get kids up at 7, and then at 8, kids go to school, and then at 8 o'clock, my buddy's coming over to help me tear down that garage. So,
and then if these are samples that you don't carry in your own house, a little something for later.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is absolutely amazing. Okay. So I'm going to go grab some more glasses because I like to start lining them up in order. Does that sound good? We good with that?
Grab some water.
Yep.
Grab some water.
Yeah.
You want to if you really, really love me, you'll grab my Gatorade out of the fridge.
Who put it in the fridge?
My lovely wife.
She wants you to drink cold Gatorade.
It's like water of life right here, right? Aquavite. Which, if you watch Aquavite's channel, awesome dude. Hit the like button, smash that shit. Yeah, Jacob is hosting everyone at his hotel. He has a hotel in Smyrna, so he's the one.
So this is gross.
Got us an awesome group rate and hooked us up with the conference room and all that stuff.
Who's that?
Jacob Hall.
Did you get her? Right,
So
go get the cat. Is anyone else's kids still up? Go to bed.
Freddie says, and the liquid IV.
Yes. And we're going to make sure that we pour it into a glass this time instead of pouring it into the bottle. Soda water and liquid IV do not mix. Okay, Michter's is Belmead. So this is hand
me
so
your
good.
Michter's.
I need a Sharpie to write. Hey, Kaden, grab me a Sharpie. Please. And thank you.
All right. So you're going on to number
get
2 then?
Big one. Get one of the fat ones. Yeah, we can do number 2. I will do Cork Dorks.
All right. So number 1 is a winner for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
100%.
You guys have any idea or guess what it might be?
I'm not that good. I can tell you.
I have no idea.
No.
I don't know if you guys have had it before.
Go to bed.
Bye.
Sorry, I
I
didn't mean to
love
scream
you.
at you all.
Go to bed.
She's a monster.
Go on.
Bye.
Kaden, love
Bye.
So I wrote number
Bye.
1. Number 1's on my glass.
All right.
So I don't lose it because I will. Kids, what are those? It's the thing that just was here.
you. Yeah, Corey. Do you have kids, Dan?
I do not. Just the little fur baby.
There you go.
Keep it that way. Not that I don't regret having kids, but wow.
They're a handful. Do I get a
Yeah.
glass too?
There's,
Got lots of friends
only,
with kids.
there's only, so many there. We're going to have to get more glasses. I don't have enough.
Oh, we have enough.
Ooh.
All right. So numero dos.
This one has a scent on it. Oh, it smells good, and I can't put a finger on it.
Much lighter on the nose.
It is. And it may be pear or
Like an apple kind of.
it's not apple. It's not pear either.
It's not citrus.
No.
Yeah, like a light summer fruit for sure.
No, there was something that when I smelt it, I was like, that's what that smells like. And it came and it went. And my brain couldn't hold it.
Matt, ADHD's in the house.
Hey.
No, you missed the kids, Matt. They were just in. Go to bed.
All right, I'm going in on this.
I do get the ripe apple though. I'm drinking the same thing right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a lot lighter on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a cinnamon on the aftertaste, though. With something else. Definitely baking spices. I don't like this one as much as the first one. Which is very sad. It smells amazing.
Lighter on the palate too, more spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely get that cinnamon.
Yeah. Pie crust.
Not a
Like a clove, allspice, like those baking spices.
I was gonna say a star of anise, but I think that's just because I'm on it. We made Asian food for dinner, and I was like, let's put star of anise in it. And Kyle's going, don't do that. And I'm like, but it'll be fun. Don't do that.
How many Glencairns have we broken? Have we broken 2? I know 1 for sure. Yeah, 2.
2 full ones and 1 mini one. And I did it all. It was all me.
That's true. The mini one had Booker's 30th in it too.
Yeah, and I didn't. It was really tempting to get a straw and drink it off the floor. It was really, really hard.
Super tragic.
And it was out of a shot glass I stole.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and I stole the shot glass from Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans. Like, they don't sell them. I had to smuggle it out of the stinking place. So don't tell Pat O'Brien's that I stole their glasses. But yeah, it was really sad. But someday we'll get another one. We'll get something.
It's still good though.
Oh yeah,
very, very good.
Yeah.
What do you think the proof is on this? I'm just curious.
126-ish?
No. I was gonna say around like 107, 110. Maybe 10, like low hundreds.
Maybe. Really?
Yeah. I don't think it's high at all.
Maybe that's why I'm thinking it's high, is because of that taste.
I think number 1 was higher than number 2.
I definitely agree that. So maybe not 126. Maybe I need to rethink this, because number 1 was amazing. Number 2, I'm going to write number 2 on it. Number 2, I'm not liking as much.
I like number 2. I like 1 better. Still.
I love it. Number 1 is my ultimate favorite so far. Next. Oh, and Andrew Flem for the beginning of it. Andrew,
hey.
Where's our glasses of? Thank you. Cheers to
Cheers.
that. I'll finish that one.
Oh, that's so good.
So that was
the Belmade's got a lot of fruit on it after drinking some other stuff, and it's drinking like water. So I definitely think this is north of 101 after taking that. Maybe not 126. I think that I may have overestimated that. I need some water.
You didn't get water, did you?
No, I did not.
And I know you don't want Gatorade.
Hell no. I'm not drinking that shit. And it begins, where's Jim?
Jim has been banned from the chat.
No, he hasn't. He's just not going to super chat me because he loves me. We're not. I love how we just clicked on the comments and we don't need to do that. We're not that drastic yet. Yet being the key word.
So out of curiosity, what is the proof on number 2?
112.74.
You called it. Pretty close, at least.
112?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
At it. There you go.
So I was close.
Now we need the chat back because I don't want to read the banners.
107 to 110. I think that's what I said, right?
Yes, you did.
We'll go with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I said 112 and a half, but we'll go with it. 110.
Like you said, your tongue's a little out of cobble.
Yeah,
I had 186, what Aaron said, or whatever.
126 is what I said. It was drinking really hot, but I should have known better. Anytime I say something's hot, it's not as high proof. Not that 112 is not high proof, but still.
But it definitely has a lot of those like baking spices.
It does, and that cinnamon.
That cinnamon.
And I think
so that's
that
a like
cinnamon ending really snuck up on me.
It's like a spicy kind of.
Cinnamon is not in my
hot
wheelhouse. I want it to be. I really like the spices. I love baking soda for flavoring. I like ginger. I like all of it, but cinnamon and it's just not my thing.
I love cinnamon.
Yeah, I know.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
All right, so
we're on to number 3.
Numero Trace.
Yes.
Ooh. Now Trace is a flavor fruit bomb. And vanilla.
We said number 3, and Dan said yes.
And this is good. Whoever's the Facebook user commenting from Facebook, please head on over to YouTube so we can see who it is. Because Facebook user, hi there, is hard for me to go. I don't know who you are.
Hi, Facebook user.
Yes, hi.
Hey there.
So is Buddha one of your Chicago buddies?
Could be. I don't know everybody's name on YouTube, but could be. If you're from Chicago or with the Adventures Club, go ahead and let us know.
Yep.
I love the vanilla on
The
this.
Chicagoland area.
Do you know I've never been to Chicago?
What?
I have never been north of, like, you could draw a line
Kentucky,
across
pretty
the
much.
whole United States, Kentucky, and then Arkansas, and then
Kansas.
Kansas, and then, I mean, like, there's a line. I am
California.
a true Southern girl. Nevada, Utah. I've been to Utah.
You lived in Cali, right? Was San Diego?
Yeah, SoCal.
Yeah.
I grew up actually 40 miles east of LA.
Nice.
And in Tucson, Arizona. So
You guys been getting rough weather down there lately?
Yes.
rain.
Had rainstorms. Yeah.
And lots of rain and
It's not, I wouldn't call it rough. It's been worse.
Buddha's from New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, he said it better than you did.
So I was gonna say, Dan doesn't really have that Chicago accent.
What's a?
There's definitely
You know what
an
we're talking
accent.
about. That's why you're laughing.
Chicago.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was thinking like the Chicago police officer
You know what?
when
This
I hear.
has a little bit of
when
a
I hear
nutty
that.
smell to it. Are you catching the nuts?
Is your nut detector going off?
It is.
No. So every time I go out there, I have to go to Lou Malnati's. And then
He comes back and tells me stories of pizza. It is so not fair.
what's the other big one? Lou Malnati's and
Aurelio's is good.
Oh, my mother's here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. No, it wasn't Aurelio's.
There's Gino's East.
Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Yeah. And then last time we were up there, we went to we were downtown.
Yeah, you
so
went
we're
to.
we had to go get steak, so we went to Michael Jordan's Steakhouse.
So not fair.
That was
I don't know if it's there anymore, but
it was there as of like October.
oh, then it's still there. I don't know. I don't
There
either.
was a lot of
I don't go down to the city. I
there
grew
was
up
a
in the
lot of
city.
steakhouse down there.
I lived there for a long time, and I moved out to the burbs and became a suburbanite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you out towards the Adventures Club then?
So I have to ask.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, it's not too far. It's about a 20-minute drive. It's all expressway.
Okay, I'm going to ask it, and I'm hoping to God the answer is yes. Is this a Jim Beam product?
Yes.
Happy dance. Sorry. I was like, I smell nuts. I tasted it. I'm like, this is
Skew
Jim
your
Beam. What
rating on
Bookers is this?
That definitely
my
tastes like
Bookers,
Beam.
my Bookers alarms are going off, but maybe it's not Bookers. This is good. I am so
Have you guys
glad.
had Baker's 13?
Yes. No,
No,
we
not
had
the
Baker's
13.
7.
Oh.
But
Oh,
this
no,
is
I'll-
good. Did you just give it away? You totally just gave it away, but that's okay. This is amazing.
So the question is this one better or is number one better?
Oh, now I got it. Number one's more sweet.
Yeah.
This is definitely your traditional Bookersy nuttiness.
Yep.
Like I took a sip of this and my eyes, I like got happy. I got very, very, very happy. Kyle is from the Adventures Club and he is checking in.
What's up, Kyle? Kyle
Hey,
here.
Kyle.
Kyle and Kyle. Because it's not a hey Dram Bam, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And I'm sorry, that
Ooh.
made my day.
Ooh, that is a hard call. That is a hard call.
So number one is very sugary, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I really need some water.
Ooh.
Let me have some of your Gatorade. Watch me make horrible faces. It's very sweet.
I'm surprised you didn't make worse faces.
I'm reading what Robot Scott wrote here. Over 105 people in line in Maine for.
3 bottles of Pappy. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Well, still, I mean, there's 99 old rips. You got 12 Weller full proofs. I mean,
That's a crap ton of old rips.
yeah.
Old rip or new rip?
Starts at 10 a.m. Ooh.
How do you
Prince Darren, he's with the club. You got Brian Sakanat.
What's up, buddy?
Nice.
Um,
What's in your glasses, Prince Darren and Brian? Kyle.
I don't know how Kyle can even taste anything after drinking that Gatorade. That's nasty. All right. So back to number 1 and number 2.
Number 1 definitely has that fruitiness,
Yeah.
And sweet. It's got a really good sugary.
but it's
Yeah.
not overly sweet.
No, not sweet like sickly, but like burnt, sugary, creamy, vanilla yum.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of fruit on number 1.
Like a peach cobbler.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't taste like a peach cobbler, but it's like that.
You get like smoky notes out of it, like tobacco.
Mm-mm.
No,
I'm not touching that one.
Leather.
Okay.
Maybe a dry taste on
Which
the
is
back
kind of on
end.
that same path.
Yeah.
I'm good. Number 1's drinking a lot hotter for me than number 3. That doesn't mean anything in proof wise or anything else, but that's just it's got a little more burn. I'm gonna say I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna put them both as number 1.
I think number 1 is still my number 1.
I don't know. I can't.
Number 2 is really, really good, but number 1 is more in my wheelhouse.
Number 1 and number 3 are number 3 is completely in my wheelhouse. Spot on.
Number 1 reminds me of like an MGP product. It just has that
It's very smooth.
that aspect.
Well,
of it.
I mean, no. Number 1 was drinking hotter than number 3, but it's still very smooth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Checking
So-
this out.
Number 4.
Number 4. Because, like, why would we stop?
You can't stop at number 3. So Dan sent us 6 samples,
6 samples.
6
Each.
unique samples.
Each, right? Each?
Yeah.
Each. Which is
I would-
super awesome.
I'd say that some of them are hard to get, and but
We're
the best way to
excited.
drink those is with other people that like to drink them too. So
That's what we
And
always
that's
say.
like I've said it before. Like when I'm by myself or it's just me and Aaron here, like I'll grab Wild Turkey 101, some Knob Creek, like regular Buffalo Trace or regular 4 rows of single barrel, and like when other people come over is when I get really excited. Like, ooh, let's bring out the good shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I still drink Buckers. And Elijah Craig.
and nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
I found a backyard barbecue on a shelf, and I sent it-
Favorite. Like big
Yeah.
hearts. Like
Yeah.
huge hearts.
sent it to Kyle. Kyle's like, "No, we got a case of that."
We have quite a few. And
Not quite a case, but
They definitely. I actually am about to finish one of them. I've got probably about 2 more pours in it.
there's a local, semi-local, not going to give the name away of it, retailer that has lots of backyard barbecue in stock.
Yep. In
So-
fact, Kyle told me that they were all out. Or every nice catch.
Thanks.
You have Aaron reflexes tonight. I break a lot of stuff, but I catch a lot of stuff that I knock over too. Yeah, I happened to be in that store, and I was like, I thought you said they were out of backyard barbecue. I'm picking up a cake. I'm picking up a bottle right now. And he's like, okay. And then I was like, no, I'll wait. And then for Christmas, I got backyard barbecue and
Big Man
small
Small Batch.
batch for Christmas. So it was pretty cool. All right, we got number 4. And cheers to Mash and Drum. Hi, Jason.
Jason.
Jason's
another one of those that seems to always make it to the lives.
Yep.
If you guys haven't checked out his channel, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, be sure you do. He's putting out some top-notch content. So
very much so.
Okay, so I get a more fruity and oaky.
Yep.
Not vanilla, but more fruity and oak.
this is kind of similar to number 1. It kind of has that like
Uh-huh.
that MGP-ish kind of.
Except if you smell number 1 after number 2, it smells this is number 4. I gotta label my glass or I'm gonna start saying the wrong numbers.
Number 1 smells older, like more oaky.
And I didn't get oak when I went to number 1. It's also got like a funky smell to it.
I'm not saying it is MGP. I'm just saying that's what it
there's a funk
reminds
there.
me of. Think like wild turkey funk.
Maybe. Am I right? No. Okay. There's a musky smell to number 1 after smelling number 4, and I didn't catch it till I smelled number 4.
Yeah, that happens.
It's really weird because I was like, okay, I want to compare the smells, and I'm like, whoa.
So everyone, be sure to raise a glass to Commerce Ozzy. He just lost a 4 Roses single barrel, and now he's about to lose a 1920.
Oh,
so cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers.
That's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. And so now we have to ask, what recipe of 4 Roses did you just finish?
Ooh.
Yeah. Good question.
Oh. All right.
So number 4 is getting bumped to number 1. It's now between number 3. Number 1 is now number 2. And number 2 has now been bumped to number 3. If you can't catch that, I can repeat it.
Wow.
That is really good.
Number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
So hold on. Now I've got to compare number 4 and number 3. I could do this all night.
I need a little bit more number 1. I got to go back to number 1 for a second.
Smell number 4 and then smell number 1. There's definitely a weird off-putting weirdness going on with number 1.
It's so hard for me not to say what I want to say.
I think number 1.
Is what I'm saying makes sense, though?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I love the fact that at least I'm making sense. I don't know what I'm drinking. I can't remember what I'm drinking, but at least what I say makes sense.
Number 4 has more leathery oakiness, where number 1 is just
fruit and sugar.
And just
it's something
straight
weird.
Up balanced.
It is very balanced, but there's something weird in there too. Yeah, I stick with my 3 and 4 are now number 1. Number 1 is now number 2. And number 2 is now number 3. And I haven't figured out what is in first place.
Man. I don't know what number 1 is or number 4 is. I don't know what any of them are. I would gladly take any of them. But number 4 is like straight up in my wheelhouse.
I can see that.
You like number 4, don't you?
I love number 4.
I think it's.
But then again, you love all of these.
I think I'm 3, 4, 1, 2 still. I think 3 still is just a smidgen, and maybe it's because I. Is Aaron by chance an optometrist? 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 1 or 3. No, but I had to literally write on my glasses so that I could keep it. Wait, I got to turn it the right way so I could keep them all straight. There we go. That's number 2. Because I wouldn't be able to do this without it. I'd be so confused.
All the Facebook users here.
Yep. Yeah. If you're on Facebook, please head on over to our YouTube.
I wish I would at least name them like
Facebook
user 1, Facebook user 2. Like,
we don't know if whatever Facebook person, we just see Facebook users. So if there's 14 people on Facebook commenting, we just see you as one person that says Facebook user. So we'll try and comment as much as possible, and hopefully I can keep y'all straight. But yeah, probably not. So did we ever find out what bottle of 4 Roses was killed?
I think it was an off-the-shelf 4 Roses single barrel.
I think that's what he's.
BSB. I'm on Facebook.
100 proof. Yep.
I don't miss anything. I love it. So if you haven't had a chance to also go over to ADHD Whiskey's channel. No, it's not.
Oh, it is. He changed it. He did.
I can read.
I was talking to him. He was talking about changing it like every week, every other week, just to mess with people.
I think you should. But be careful because someone might steal that. Just saying.
So ADHD Whiskey now. What's up?
Head on over. Check out Matt's channel. He's an amazing dude.
He is definitely
absolutely hilarious.
The funniest whiskey reviewer out there.
I love
his lives are a hoot.
Oh yeah, like out of control.
I would love to have you on the show. Anywho,
All right.
where are we at?
Oh, it was Jeffrey. Jeffrey Wright, optometrist joke guy, switched
Woohoo!
over.
Now we can at least talk to you.
Oh my gosh, number 4.
Number 4 is
Wow.
beautiful. It still
All right,
doesn't
yeah.
beat number 3, but
I need to
that's
move
because
on
I
to number
taste-
5.
I taste
Otherwise,
number
I'm
three.
never going to move from number 4.
Mm-mm.
Cheers.
Number 5 is dark. Like,
Yeah, compare them.
look at that. Like,
That is pretty.
That is
It is a golden
Very
brown
noticeable.
color, and it is absolutely beautiful.
5 is super dark.
And we're running out of glasses. Where
I
are you?
love it.
Are you using the
I
same?
got 5 right now.
You're in 5?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
No, that's mine. Don't write on it.
Why?
Because I can keep my shit straight.
Well, I'm glad someone can keep their shit straight because I sure as hell can't. Don't knock.
All right.
Ooh, these are all amazing.
Uh,
I don't know. On the nose, I think I like
Elijah Craig
5 the
barrel
best.
proof.
You think? I'd laugh. That would make sense.
I don't think it's Craig Jr. I really think it's Elijah Craig, just off the nose. It's probably like Old Fitz 90 proof, but you know, I've been wrong once before.
I don't think this is Elijah Craig.
No,
I
haven't tasted it yet.
It's really good.
it's like French toast.
I could get that with the butter and the sugar and cinnamon. Now it's a perfect. This isn't like straight cinnamon. It's like
Ooh.
sugary. It's sweet. It's got like the cerealiness of bread. Yeah, I could go with French toast on this.
Yeah, I'm still thinking Elijah Craig on that.
Mm.
Like I said, I'm probably wrong, but you know,
You guys have had the C919, right? Or no?
no,
Oh.
nope.
We can't get it.
I'm not saying this is C919, but
I have seen a total of
I haven't seen
One-
Elijah Craig even lately.
maybe 2 bottles of Elijah Craig barrel proof in Tennessee in the last 3 years.
oh,
We don't get it.
Yeah, that's it.
well, don't worry. The C919 is
It
like
tastes like a finished.
Mm. I don't think so. With how high the proof is,
I get it, but it does have like hints of like red wine in it. Maybe it is Elijah Craig. I usually drink Elijah Craig with red wine. Who knows? Anywho,
Mm.
that is tasty.
that one hit me in the eyes. I got
So
ethanol in my eyes. I don't know how that managed to happen, but
between number 5 and number 4 is apples and oranges.
Mhm.
Like they're so
mhm.
it's a different ball game. Like 5 is warming and smooth and buttery and high proof and flavor bomb, and
But I think I
We're
prefer
number-
5 to 4.
number 4 is like
Leather.
balanced and
Smell them side by
rich
side.
and-
I smell leather now. On 4, lots of leather. I love how my nose is like comparing them, and I'm getting all sorts of different flavors based on what I smelled last.
Oh.
Oh man,
We could sit and
Right.
pick these apart all day.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm
number
trying to-
number 5 is
You just said that
total
about number
flavor
4.
bomb. What?
You just said the exact same thing about number 4, though.
Total flavor bomb?
Maybe
I
not.
didn't.
Maybe not.
I said 4 is like balanced and rich, and
Okay.
not that 5 isn't complex, but 4 feels like it's more well-rounded.
I think I
Where
like 5 number.
is-
I think I like number 5 more than 4.
5 is totally
Now
in
the
your
You
question
face.
like 5 more than 3, Aaron?
That's what I'm trying. I'm already on it. We'll figure this out. Oh, I think I do like 5 more than 3.
Mm.
I think 5's higher proof than 3.
Look at my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was gonna say it tastes it. I think for something special, 5 beats number 3 for an everyday pour. I don't think I could drink
Number 5.
Number 5 on a regular basis. That is really. I'm gonna need to drink some water because my tongue's getting burnt out.
Yeah.
So I think I'm on my number sequence is 5, 3, 4, 1, and 2. Do you have a number sequence yet?
Yep.
Kyle's got bottles. See, Kyle's got the bottles up in a line.
5, 4, 1, 3, 2.
5, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, that's not what you have.
5, 4, 1, 3, 2. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So our 1 and 2 is we have all sorts of switching arounds.
But it's hard because between, like, they're all very different. You know what I mean? Like,
that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's.
How do you compare them?
Yeah, it's like oranges and baseballs. Like.
Well, I definitely don't want to drink a baseball.
But.
Or eat a baseball.
Like I said, like 5 is totally flavor bomb in your face. 4 is rich and balanced. 1 is.
But if you're comparing it to a baseball, that would be horrible. Because do you really want to eat
about
literally? They both hurt at 100 miles an hour. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
They're both round. I mean.
3 has that like total nutty.
No, Drew. We are sampling 6 blind tastings from Dan, and we're picking them apart piece by piece and trying to figure out which these are the best of 2019 according to Dan. And so we're trying to figure out what's the absolute best one. Now, Dan, you had a number 1 choice, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we will.
I got my number 1 for sure.
So after we do number 6, I would like to hear your order.
Yep.
And compare it to our order.
But well, maybe we should release the glasses or release what we're drinking first, so that way when we hear numbers, we can figure out like here's
release the Kraken.
There ain't no Kraken in this.
It's amazing. Okay,
Kraken rum
and Elixir Spirits is my number 6.
All right.
See, you cheater. What? See, I had to resort to numbers. Kyle's got all the little bottles. All numbered. All the numbers are there. They're all taken care of.
You said you wanted to save your glasses so you can go back and taste them.
This is true.
So,
which is not a bad idea.
No, it's not. I just have to keep going back to the sample bottles.
Ooh, this one is a total cherry, and not in an off-putting way. Yeah. That's saying something because a lot of times I get cherry instantly, and I'm like, but this is not off-putting.
Okay, good.
Oak.
My goal was to make it as hard as possible to come up with the 6.
I'm just excited that I picked number 3. At least got the right distillery. That was impressive.
Yeah, you definitely got the peanuts.
Cherry and oak.
Mm-hmm. I want to say this
Vanilla.
is Buffalo Trace just because it's cherry. Am I right? Or am I
You're
wrong?
right. You're right.
Yay! I've got 2 distilleries. Hey, I'm doing good at this game. Let's play more. Now I hope to God I like this because every time I get Buffalo Trace, actually I can't say that. There's a couple George T. Staggs I do like. Not 2019, unfortunately. So we'll see.
Yeah. So funny thing with that is we did a blind tasting at the club last week. And we had 3 guys, one guy being a complete George T. Stagg fanatic. And said, no way, no way, no way. We did it blind. And he said he took the longest to figure out which one he wanted to pick one over the other. And he ended up picking the junior. It was a 3-0 junior over the Stagg 19.
Batch 12?
Batch 12.
I've heard batch 12 is really good. I wouldn't pay $40 for George T. Stagg 19. I really don't like it.
It's still really good in my opinion. It just, I can't believe how good the junior is compared to that. So.
Right.
Do you like cherry?
Yeah, cherry's okay. I mean, you get cherry in a lot of bourbon. That's pretty common, but I guess I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, Buffalo Trace product does have a distinct cherry.
Un momento. Go to bed.
Night time. All right, so what's everybody else? So batch 12 is a bomb. What is anybody else drinking here? I know what I'm drinking, but I don't want to give anything away.
You may not watch TV. You need to go put your head on a pillow.
Look at Dan picking up the chat like a boss.
Thank you, by the way. The 4-year-old's going, and you're like, speak. Go to bed.
So Kyle said, to be fair, my palate was pretty blown at the time.
There's a really weird, I want to say vitamin-y, but not vitamin-y.
There's no Dickel in this lineup.
No, but there's a weird off-putting, like I smelled the cherry on the front and like when I smelt it, but there's something there. I feel like maybe I munched into like an old book or something. Like I feel like I'm licking an old book. Like
it's tannins.
Is that what it is?
Like a really dry wine?
Yeah, no.
Like an oakiness to it?
I don't know the last time I went around and licked some old books, but
you don't do that very often?
But it's like a leathery, dry, yes, like a Malbec. I don't like Malbecs either. They're gross, but
I get that.
Once again, it's a Buffalo Trace product. And I don't want to cloud my judgment when I smoked that cherries. I really didn't. I wanted to keep it open.
So you shouldn't have said anything.
Well, no, because when you call it, you call it. Like when you can be like, hey, is this da-da-da-da-da? And you're like, I'm right. Sorry, I get excited. Now I'm going to have to figure out. Hold on. I'm hiding my numbers now.
Kyle, what do you think of it?
He probably likes it. He likes those flavors.
I really like it. It's really buttery.
Lick old books.
It's my favorite pastime. You talk about that and licking the paint off the walls, eating paint chips.
Yeah.
It's really buttery.
Do the schnozberries
Lots of oaky.
Like schnozberries.
Lots of oak, vanilla, cherry.
Yeah, typical bourbon notes, but it's got the heat behind it that's not overpowering. That just kind of
No, it's very well balanced.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I think one in it's.
I think Erin's comparing to see which one is her least favorite at this point.
I'm on that end.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. Do I rank these?
You rank them in the what and you want to drink in your glass.
Do I rank them in the best?
My tongue is fried.
Or the one that is most in my wheelhouse that
you drink the
I would want to drink on a daily
basis.
Yes,
that's the way you want it, right?
Well, there's special occasion drinks. Like you said, number 5 is very flavorful, very in your face. So it's really super good, but it's not something you could drink every day.
Well, I have that rated as my number 1, but I wouldn't drink it every day. My number 2 is the one I would drink every day. And then 4 is good, but not as good as 5 and 3. I'd rather one of them. And then I have 1, 2, and 6 that I probably, yeah.
All right. So
let's be honest. We would drink any one of these on a daily
any day of the week.
Yeah. Agreed.
So
totally agreed. Even number 6 that I was bashing. So Kyle's going to come up with 2 answers because he has to be special and can't come up with 1. You have to carry the 1. 3 plus 7 is 10. Add the 6, you have 16. All right, so what's going on in the chat? Sorry, y'all. We didn't mean to leave y'all hanging. Kyle is special. No, he's buzzed out pen and paper. He's seriously writing arithmetic.
No, just answers.
Okay, so Damien says he picked up a bottle of Jim Beam White Label. This new batch is a lot better than last year's. Smooth with a better taste. Okay, so now that means we need to do a taste-by-taste comparison of Jim Beam White. Haven't had... Don't know if I've had... I know I've had White Label before. I don't know if I could actually say, oh, come on. This
Would
isn't
you
rocket
just keep
science.
going?
All right, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to be opening this.
Okay, which number is that?
Number 5.
Is it?
C919.
That's not number 5. That wasn't in your list.
Oh.
I didn't have it. I didn't have it when I poured those.
That's okay. We'll just be jelly-faced over here. And I may have to switch to a wine. My tongue is so burnt out after these. They're so good. But I don't know if I could taste the flavor profile of anything at this point. I hope I have. I want to go back.
I want to do 1
and go backwards
6
through the
against
list.
each
You want to go 1 and 6 against each other?
other. Yeah.
Oh, you're fighting for last place for me.
Really?
Well, not quite. 1 is number 3 and 6 is number last.
Is number last?
Is number last.
All right, Aaron. What was your lineup?
5, 3, 4. Sorry, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. And 5 would definitely be a special occasion. Like, it is super strong, super rich, super yummy. But I think I could have 1 pour of that, and then I'll be sleeping on the floor, or I'll be bouncing off the walls. I shouldn't.
Or
say
you're gonna want to make some French toast.
That sounds amazing right now. Like, I haven't had any carbs in like almost a week, or not very many carbs.
Is that a thing? Is that what? Is that
It makes you drop weight.
Okay.
And I stood on the scale, and I found out that in 10 more pounds, I was 9 months pregnant. So I went, something's got to give. I've lost 5 pounds in a week.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Cardian wants to know, Dan, how long did it take you to select the bottles in your background?
Oh, just pick them up randomly.
You got some beautiful bottles back there.
Edgar's drinking Beaten Biscuits.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Birthday bourbon. We got that's a 2018 Handy. The Booker's 30th, and then on this side, C919. I got Store Pick Weller Full Proof. I got the Bardstown Discovery Series. I haven't opened that one yet, but I've had it. It's really good. And then that's the 15-year Old Fitz, and then 18-year Elijah Craig.
Nice.
If you haven't yet, go eat at Bardstown.
I've heard great things. Obviously, watching you guys, Jason.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was probably the best meal I've had in a long time.
Super delicious.
And we also, for my birthday, we hit up a really awesome restaurant, but nothing compared to Bardstown. And the wait staff is absolutely fabulous, and their bourbon list was...
The bourbon selection is extensive.
On point, and it's on point. And I was like, I went back to talk to him about Booker's, and that's where I had the Kentucky Shoe. I hadn't had that before, and I was really excited that they actually let me taste that.
All right, so
super props to Jeffrey on that one.
Look at this. It's like all
Look,
fancy.
he got all fancy with a cool picture and all. See, I need someone smoking a cigar next to me. I don't want to smoke the cigar. I just want to smell
Risto's Reserve. How do you?
If I make my way out there, there'll definitely be some cigars being smoked.
Then I'm going to secondhand smoke with you.
By the way, Instagram, how_do_you_whiskey.
Yep.
So be sure to follow him.
I need to learn how to use Instagram. I'm still learning. Okay, Kyle, tell us what you drank. Hey, you never gave out your numbers. Thanks, Corey.
465132. I just opened it, and I was going to.
Well, Corey just called you. Trev, you're on. Congratulations. Welcome to the chat. You're late.
Wow. All right.
I saw George T. Stagg was number 1.
Wrong.
No.
Or sorry, Stagg Jr.
All right. So going from the bottom of my list, number 2, Four Roses 2019 limited edition.
Wow. I put that at the bottom, not the very bottom, but close to it. That's sad. That's a sad, sad day in this house. Sorry.
Or that's just a lot of really good bourbon.
It really is.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, Brent.
But
I stood in line for a very long time.
It is really good. I love it.
When we did the blind, I picked the 2018 over the 2019.
I like the 2018 over 2019 as well.
2019 is really, it does not drink like 112 proof though.
I think
But
it drinks much hot.
Oh no, that's the
higher.
one I did.
Yeah, it's the one you guessed.
Yeah. But it is very
Rich.
well, I was gonna say no, very light. Just overall,
That's
like
the one I
it's
said
very,
was 126 proof.
yeah.
Yes, you
So
did.
my number 3, my number 5, which is number 3,
You're confusing the hell out of me.
Little Book Chapter 2.
That explains everything.
Sorry, Chapter 3.
Oh, I haven't had this one yet.
So now you have.
But it still explains everything. See, it's all about. See, I heart Jim Beam. It's my number 2.
And then number 1.
Is it number 1?
Or sorry, which is my number 4.
Yep.
Stag Junior.
Hey, we agree on something.
Stag Junior 132.3 proof.
See, that makes sense to me.
So
okay, keep going. See, you're writing them and Kyle's writing his numbers down because they're more important.
well, right, I'm writing my numbers. So
Number 4.
number 5 after that for me, King of Kentucky Barrel number 3.
What did you put as number 1?
134.5 proof.
Whoa. Is this your order? 4,
Yeah.
6, 5? So wait, my number 5 is King of Kentucky. Okay,
So
hold on. 132, 134. Okay, I don't usually like Buffalo Trace. I'm analyzing my own answers.
All right.
King of Kentucky was my top choice.
So my number 2 choice was E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
That's number 6. That was my
129.3
favorite.
You put that last?
I did.
Wow, no wonder why I'm writing my numbers down.
That was my last choice.
And then number 4 was my number 1, Smoke Wagon Club Pick, distillery out of Las Vegas with 12-year MGP. Called that at 115.8 proof.
Huh.
That would be my number 1 everyday drinker.
This is really, really good. So now that they don't make
Right.
Old Fangled out of bourbon anymore,
Yeah,
that is like
that's the
right
next
there.
one.
That is right.
That's number 4. That was my 3rd pick.
So in order of top to least for a daily drinking, it would go Smoke Wagon, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, King of Kentucky, Stag Junior, Little Book Chapter 3, Four Roses 2019.
So
And like Dan said, there's no losers.
No.
There's no losers.
No. So hold on. Hold up.
So what would your order be?
She already said her order, so she can't change it now that she knows the answers.
No, I'm not. King of Kentucky was my first order. And that was my number 1. And at 134 proof, I said I would want to drink it on a special occasion. Then Little Book. Then number 4. See, I have to ignore Kyle's numbers written in red next to it. Smoke Wagon at 115 out of Vegas with MGP. Number 1, Stag Junior is my 4th choice. Number 2 would be the Four Roses 2019. And in last place, the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
Wow. So if I had to go just purely flavor-wise, not on a like daily drinking, yeah, I would go King of Kentucky, Smoke Wagon, Little Book Chapter 3, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, Stag Junior, and then Four Roses.
The hilarious part about this is our numbers are almost for your daily drinker. Is this your daily drinker right here?
No.
What's this? What did you just read?
Just purely based on flavor.
Based on flavor, we are really close.
But for me,
besides, if you threw 6 out, the E.H. Taylor threw me for a loop.
Yeah, once you found out it was a Buffalo Trace.
I was trying to think of what it was. I was like, that's definitely not the handy behind you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
close.
It's not a stag. Like, I was trying to think, I was like, what the hell could this be if it's not a Buffalo Trace?
I don't like cherry. I don't like cinnamon, and I don't like cherry.
That's okay. That's absolutely okay.
When I smelt it and I was like, I get cherry. This has to be Buffalo Trace. And I'm like, oh,
Aaron, I knew you would be involved, so I made sure that all bourbons were over 100 proof.
And I appreciate that. They were amazing.
So I do want to throw a big shout out to this King Kentucky, because this is by far my number one. I'm searching for it.
I am right there.
I'm doing everything I can to collect these things, because I'm going to drink the hell out of them as they're going really quick. But this one is 67.25. That's the highest ABV out of all the releases this year.
So what would be your number 2?
My number 2 is actually my MGP club pick. It's fantastic.
Okay. Number 3?
I'm lucky enough to have 2 of those. Number 3 is the Stag Junior.
Mm-hmm.
I have many other Stag Juniors, and this one is so different. It's drinkable as to other Stag Juniors. When you drink them, you get that burn that just doesn't keep me coming back. This one I like to keep sipping, and I think the flavor profile is the first.
What batch is that?
That's batch 12.
Okay.
That's 12, which is.
Yep.
I would take this any day of the week over the George T. Stag
from this year.
Yep.
So when that happened at the club and the 12 overtook the Stag, and it wasn't even close for me. I picked it right away, and right away I went ahead and traded my George T. Stag that I did have 2019 still closed. I traded that for a old fangled 10-year.
Nice.
I can't stand the George T. Stag of this year. I think I bashed it pretty hard on our last live. But I
had about 6 of these juniors, and I gave one away for Christmas. I sold a bunch to the guys at the club, and I'm lucky I still have one backup. But
are you regretting it now?
Yeah.
So what would be your number 4?
My number 4 is the Taylor Barrel Proof.
Okay.
And then my number 5 is the Booker's, which I think is really good. I have 2 of those as well.
A little book.
Yeah, really good.
You have just sealed that one's fate.
Number 6 would be the Four Roses then.
And then Four Roses on the end.
Yeah, Four Roses. And the Four Roses is fantastic. So is that the first time you had Little Book? Chapter 3?
In this lineup, all of us put I didn't put it completely at the end. Mine's the second to last, but Four Roses did not on this lineup did not compare. The only thing I didn't like the E.H. Taylor, which isn't too surprising all in all in like thinking about things, but I'm really shocked that I put Four Roses that far down.
It's not easy for me either, but it
is what it is. You kind of go, okay.
It's not that one's bad. It's just that one's good and one's really good.
And I have never had have I had King of Kentucky? I don't even know.
Yeah, cream.
So there's a total
cream of Kentucky. There we go.
There's only a total of 2,440 bottles that were landed in that were in existence. There was a total of 29 barrels. 28 and 29 were completely empty. Number 27 had 6 drinkable bottles that came out of it. There were some low yields. I have a special release that came for. If I showed you how many King of Kentuckys I have, you'd be like, wow. So it only because I love it that much.
It is really that good.
It is. It's candy in a glass.
Yeah. That's the one that I swore was Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Yeah. That's what I'm drinking now. And
it's
really similar.
It's got it tastes almost finished. It's so good. I mean, not that
dark.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I really, really like that one.
It's a good segue into the new Old Forester that's coming out. Barrel Proof. I'm really,
and I'm hoping to God, I like Old Forester. I just want to pour it over ice cream because it's so bananas. Not bananas in a bad way, like Jack Daniels has a tendency to be, unless you're going barrel proof and high proof. But I have a mixed feeling on Old Forester.
Okay.
It is what it is. I really want to like it. I do want to like it.
And I'm super excited for the single barrel proof.
I'm hoping it's better. Can I say that?
You can say whatever you want.
I don't like artificial flavors, and fruit flavors are really hard on me. I really like the more savory flavors, I guess.
Yeah.
There was some comments in the chat that I wanted to comment on, and I totally I can't track at this point. So I'm sorry.
I keep seeing Kyle pop up here. He's with the club, and he's like, I wish I had more than one bottle.
That smoke wagon?
Yeah, we just didn't know, and it went really quick.
I don't think I've ever had Smoke Wagon before, and it was my third choice.
So Smoke Wagon comes out of Las Vegas, and I guess you're able to do a pick, and our club went down there, was able to do a pick, and we picked it right for sure.
Yeah. So what you're saying is Bourbon Blind Nation needs to go to Vegas and do a barrel pick.
Hey, guess what? I'll be in Vegas this summer. How far?
I'll be there in March.
Okay. Maybe we could split the difference.
So I guess
later, I'll come earlier. We can go drink. It'll be fine.
I've seen some hotel picks, I guess you would say. Aria, the MGM. They do picks there, and they'll send the bottle to your room. I guess it's for a good price, but
I bet it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're charging a premium for it. So I've seen what they charge for regular bottles.
Yep.
See what they charge for a room.
Crown Royal, $100.
Well, these for the club were $135 each, and that's
I would do. I would totally.
Oh yeah, I would pay that. But absolutely,
I would never pay $100 for Crown Royal.
Oh,
right. So I'm betting north of $500 probably easy. Last time I stayed at the MGM Grand, it was totally Wizard of Oz. So that was quite a while ago. I think they've redone it since then. But I was trying to get Kyle to come to Vegas with me, but we have so many trips now planned this summer. It's getting a little ridiculous.
Speaking of trips, if you weren't here for the beginning of the chat, Bourbon Blind Nation meetup May 2nd. Be sure to go and look at that. It's on Patreon and it's on the Facebook group. So definitely go check that out. But sounds like a good time. Dan, I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, this has been amazing.
I mean, like you said, these are 6 winners.
We've had the Four Roses 2019. It's our annual tradition. We go up there and hang out at Four Roses for the release. But
Jason's usually there.
Yep.
Jason's there. I mean, he picked Four Roses to his number one. And there's nothing wrong with that. It could be a number one.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Fantastic.
I don't know. We have a bunch of Taylors, and I can't
not ever, the barrel proof.
I can't ever keep them all straight at this point. And if you ever catch my Facebook lives when we're filming, I'm like, I can't find the bottles. I'm lost. Somebody find something. So okay, so I haven't had the Taylor. I know I have not had King of Kentucky. Smoke Wagon I've never heard of, so there. And I don't this is George C. Stag 12. So I have the only one I had on this list was the Four Roses, and this was amazing. So thank you.
You guys don't have the 12?
No.
Oh.
I know.
It's sad. It's
everyone keeps talking about it like that's another one you don't see around Tennessee.
I had so many of them.
Stag Junior, like
okay,
we talk to people around the country and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're on the shelf everywhere."
Let us talk after. Wave some magic wands and.
He said he only had one left.
Oh, you only have one left.
I only got one left now. Yeah, I literally I sent one out to a good buddy of mine, huge Stag fan, but he doesn't get them out in Baltimore. So I sent him that. He was really happy. And then, like I said, a bunch of guys at the club bought them. I literally left a meeting, went to a liquor store for something else, and the guy's sitting there putting Stag Juniors on the shelf, and I grabbed them, took them to the club, and sold them to the guys.
I get you.
It cost. Like I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course. Freddie Vargas is asking, what do you guys think of the Pure Kentucky?
I haven't had it.
Pure Kentucky, which is Willet, right?
Not a clue.
It's a Willet bourbon?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
It's okay. I like Bardstown better.
It reminds me of Willet Pot Still, but better.
Steve A, big hearts. Steve A says, I love Vegas and I love bookers, so therefore no wonder why he likes me. You and I spent a lot of time behind all the bottles, pouring a lot of bottles and finding bottles. So yeah, here's to functioning drinking. I don't want to say functioning anything else because that's just mean. But I don't think you were even drinking that night. I was toasted, but
Me?
that's okay. No, Steve A.
Oh.
Steve A and I were pouring lots of bottles.
I was like, I was drinking every night.
Yep, always. So
We started at like 9 a.m.
We did. We started at 9 a.m. after going to bed at 3 a.m. So anywho, I'm just going through the chat. We're at a minute or an hour 10. So Dan, you probably would like to get off. I know Kyle's tapping my leg saying he wants to get off.
That's
I have
fine.
to be up working with power tools at 8 a.m.
I can keep going, but I don't have to be working at those hours. So with that, Dan, do you want to go ahead and tell everyone where to find you and all the rest of that good stuff?
Just How Do You Whiskey. I have some videos that are out there. I need to get back into the game. I slowed down because of the holidays and I was really sick. But anyways, I get back into it. How Do You Whiskey it on YouTube, and then on Instagram it is how_do_you_whiskey, and and you find me there.
Awesome.
Hold on, in case you can't catch that. There it goes. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can get it. There we go. Good job, camera. So there you go. You'll
see the smoking cigar.
There you go.
So, thanks, guys, for having me. For sure, this was awesome. It's my first time on a live. I'm on here all the time. Now that you guys know who I am, Kyle's like, "Oh, you're How Do You Whiskey."
Well,
some random guy that sent you 6 fantastic samples.
They were amazing, and we really appreciate it.
Super.
Till
amazing.
next time. Nope. Take that back. Till tomorrow, noon central. Catch us at Bourbon Blind on YouTube. Find us on Facebook at Bourbon Blind Nation. Find me drunk here next Thursday, and we will chat. And any other place you can find me live, I'll be the last one closing it down. And then I'll go like this.
Cheers and drink blind.
And always drink.
Thanks, guys.
Hold on, Dan.